Alright guys, so I just got out of watching The Batman, early release, watching it on Tuesday. It comes out this Friday. And I have to say, guys, my first reactions are, what an amazing film. This movie is so well done. It's so well directed. It's so well written. It is a great film, guys. You guys know how excited I was for this movie. It was my most anticipated movie of 2022. And I have to say, guys, it delivered. It not only met my expectations, but exceeded my expectations. I had so much fun with this film, guys. The first act is amazing. The introduction to this Batman is amazing. Guys, how can I describe this movie? It's gritty. It's stylized. It's kind of dirty. It's grimy. Like, it has its own unique style. I mean, people talk about Christopher Nolan and the Dark Knight films, right? This is like that, but completely different style. So it's just as good. It's just as the attention to detail in this movie is absolutely amazing. Robert Pattinson as Batman is amazing. His Bruce Wayne, I would say, I kind of want a little more out of him, but I would say he still did a phenomenal job. I mean, we know he's a great actor, right? So, guys, I cannot tell you how much fun this movie is. The mystery, the whole aspect of the murder mystery with the Riddler, so much fun, very detailed. That's another thing, guys. This movie is so detailed. The attention to detail, whether it's the music, whether it's the visual, whether it's the way that they utilize, focus, and there's certain things that you're like, wait, I can't tell what's going on, because you're not supposed to, right? The director, Matt Reeves, did such a great job of controlling what he wanted you to see and what he wanted you to listen. So the attention to detail in this movie is off the charts. The cinematography is amazing. Seeing shots of Chicago, my favorite city, you guys know I live near Chicago, so seeing shots of Chicago in this was absolutely amazing. Wow, it's exhilarating. A few things I have to say though. Sometimes the film felt a little over stylized in certain scenes. It felt like I couldn't really tell what was going on because of all the focusing and all the blurriness and the grittiness. There were a few minor scenes where I felt that, in particular a certain car chase scene. I'm not going to give any spoilers, guys, but the other thing I will say, this movie is a true 3-hour long movie, and you feel those 3 hours. So guys, make sure that you go to the bathroom before watching this movie. I cannot emphasize that enough. The third act was a little tainted for me because of the fact I was so focused on not trying to pee myself. Like, I was so focused on holding in my pee. I will say though, the action in the third act is amazing. I mean, it brought me right back into the movie when I was like, oh gosh, I gotta go to the bathroom. The story and the action that I was watching brought me right back to it. So I will say, because you do feel those 3 hours, there were a few scenes, especially in the last 15 minutes of this film. There are definitely some scenes you can take out. There's some lengthy scenes that I don't want to say amount to nothing, but definitely don't need to be in there. And you could shorten this movie. Other than that, and I'm literally talking about just the last 10-ish minutes. Other than that, this movie is amazing. It keeps your attention. I mean, the mystery is totally worthwhile. I think Paul Dano does a great job as the Riddler. I think Jeffrey Wright as Gordon is amazing. Their relationship, I think that their relationship, that Gordon and Batman relationship is really, really good. There's certain scenes where you're just like, oh my God, these guys are like, they only trust each other, right? So guys, I had so much fun with this movie. I will do a in-depth spoiler review later on, and guys, I'm gonna go watch it again tomorrow night. So I'm gonna watch it one more time, make sure I don't drink as much water this time, and so guys, I'm very excited. I will say there is no mid-credit scene, so in that time when the movie ends, run to the bathroom, come back. There is a end credit scene. It's not really a scene, it's more of just like a little tease. Some of you might not think it's worth it, but if you're a Batman purist, you might want to check it out. Guys, overall, I had so much fun. The biggest thing to take away from this, guys, is that the movie lived up to the hype for me, and this is a movie I'm going to want everyone to see, and I do highly recommend that you see it in a premium format. So whether it's IMAX, whether it's Dolby, it is worth the watch. This movie's beautiful. The grittiness, I mean, you want to see this on the biggest screen. You don't want to wait for it on VOD. Totally worth it. Highly, highly recommended. So far, the best film I've seen in 2022. All right, guys, that's it for now. Thank you so much for watching, and that is the real breakdown on The Batman. See you in the next one.